Let's speak about the polygamy. Now you are there in front of the screens and say that Mihalffy will explain to you that polygamy, how nice, and Islam permits and makes it possible. No, Mihalffy is here and explaining that according to Islam, polygamy is forbidden. Yes, it is forbidden. There are special exceptional cases when it is possible, but in general it is forbidden. Yes, I know our Muslim brothers are always quoting this ayah that فَأَنْكِحُوا مَا تَابَ لَكُم مِّنَ النِّسَاءِ مُثَنَّى وَثُلَاث وَرُبَاعَ فَإِنْ خِفْتُمْ أَلَّا تَعْدِلُوا فَوَاحِدَةً. Marry women of your choice, 2 or 3 or 4, but if you fear that you shall not be able to deal justly with them, then only one, or a captive that your right hands possess. It is written. But it is written here much more than this. So you have to read also what is before that ayah and what follows that ayah. Because this ayah starts like that. وَإِنْ خِفْتُمْ أَلَّا تُقْسِطُوا فِي الْيَتَامَى فَأَنْكِحُوا مَا تَابَ لَكُم مِّنَ النِّسَاءِ, and so on and so on. If you fear that you shall not be able to deal justly with the orphans, marry women of your choice, 2, 3, and so on and so on, and see what follows this. What follows is that وَلَنَ تَسْتَطِيعُوا أَن تَعْدِلُوا بَيْنَ النِّسَاءِ وَلَوْ حَرَصْتُمْ. You are never able to be fair and just as between women, even if it is your ardent desire. So, this ayah was revealed at the occasion of Battle of Uhud, the battle what Muslims defeated. They were defeated, and the majority of Muslim men were massacred. We lost 60 or 70% of men, and remained after them a lot of families, a lot of orphans and widows. The pattern of family, the family pattern of that age demanded the man. That family needed the physical power, the military service, and the brain. Today we don't need these conditions because the men's strength and physical force and muscle is replaced by cranes and machines. And regarding the brain, the women, they have the same capacity as men. But that age, man was needed. Without man, the family collapsed. Without man, the family went to moral and financial disaster. In order to avoid that situation, the rest men who remained, who survived the war, had the right to marry these orphans and widows, to keep the moral and financial unity of the society and the family, and the basic brick material foundation of the society is the family. So that was the reason. And that reason today doesn't exist. Also, man has to deal justly, but later in the other ayah we see that we men can never deal justly between our spouses. How it comes that in the history Muslims had harems and had many wives in different ages according to their money, wealth, and so on and so on. I ask back the same question: how it comes that stealing and robbery is forbidden according to the laws and regulations, and you steal and commit robbery? No matter what is written, we need people who follow the regulations. We didn't follow this regulation. Islam never let us to have many wives, only in exceptional cases. There are exceptional cases even in peacetime when I marry a woman who is barren, who cannot bear a child. Of course, I had a written contract, a marriage contract with my wife. And according to that contract, I cannot throw her out to the street if she is ill, if she is sick, if she is barren, if she has some mental disease. No, according to my contract, I have to deal with her nicely. But also I have the right for offspring, for descendants, for children. So I have the right for another wife in order to have my descendants. In case I am the reason that there is no offspring or descendant for her, then she has the cause to divorce. So let's put together. According to Islam and Sharia, polygamy is forbidden, but in exceptional cases is possible. But see the European laws and regulations today, this liberal laws and regulation, what is giving extra human rights, what also provide for you the right to marry within the same sex. Also to marry even minors, I mean not adults, but even children. Even I can now commit pedophilia according to the laws. And maybe I can marry even small puppies and animals. So now I can marry everything what I want, but I have no right for another wife. Why? It is only a theoretical question. Don't think that Mihalffy wants polygamy. No, it is only a theoretical question. If there is a deal between the parties, why it is forbidden to have another spouse? So that is Islam, and that is the situation of the polygamy in Islam. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh.